Hello, children. Good morning. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So, today we will start Unit 2 of your English Literature book, that is The Narayanpur Incident. It is written by Shashi Deshpande. Okay. So, Shashi Deshpande, she was an Indian novelist. उन्होंने वो एक Indian थी by her origin and she has written many novels. Okay. So about this story, what is it that this story is set in the backdrop of the Quit India movement, जो भारत छोड़ो आंदोलन स्टार्ट किया था महात्मा गांधी ने. ये स्टोरी उस इंसिडेंट के उस आंदोलन के बैकड्रॉप पे सेट है. ठीक है, तो इसमें दो तीन कैरेक्टर्स हैं. ठीक है, there are 3 to 4 main characters. Okay, so not main characters, but there are 3 to 4 characters. Okay, so what happens in the story that there are two children, बाबू एंड मंजू. ठीक है, दो बच्चे हैं जिनका नाम बाबू एंड मंजू है. क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट की वजह से स्कूल्स बंद हो गए हैं और इन बच्चों के फादर, he has been arrested, he has been put behind the bars. Okay, so he has been arrested and Babu, Manju along with their mother, they have moved to a small town named Narayanpur. ठीक है, एक छोटा सा टाउन है, नारायणपुर नाम है उस जगह का. वहाँ पे ये लोग शिफ्ट हो गए हैं. एंड Babu and Manju's elder brother, whose name was Mohan, he has joined the Quit India movement. He has joined the movement and he is staying somewhere else, and Babu, Manju along with their mother are staying in Narayanpur. ठीक है, तो क्या होता है कि मोहन जो है ही इज कमिंग इन नारायणपुर फॉर अ प्रोसेशन मतलब जुलूस. ठीक है, इट इज़ द कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स हु आर टेकिंग आउट अ प्रोसेशन. एक जुलूस निकाल रहे हैं कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट्स. सो मोहन हैज़ कम टू नारायणपुर. ओके, नाउ व्हाट हैपन्स दैट मोहन जब नारायणपुर आया हुआ है प्रोसेशन के लिए, सो हिज फैमिली कम्स टू नो दैट मोहन इज इन नारायणपुर. सो बाबू एंड मंजू दे डिसाइड टू गो टू सी द प्रोसेशन. वो लोग सोचते हैं कि हम जुलूस देखने जाएंगे एंड दे डू नॉट टेल देयर मदर दैट दे आर गोइंग टू वॉच द प्रोसेशन. ओके, दे डू नॉट टेल देयर मदर हुम दे कॉल अम्मा. ठीक है, उनको नहीं बताते हैं कि वो प्रोसेशन देखने जाएंगे. सो दे गिव द हाउस कीज, घर की चाबियाँ, दे गिव इट टू देयर नेबर हुज नेम इज़ रमाबाई. ठीक है, वो अपने नेबर को घर की चाबियाँ दे के प्रोसेशन देखने चले जाते हैं. ठीक है, सो दे गो टू द प्लेस ऑफ द प्रोसेशन, जहाँ पे जुलूस होगा वहाँ पे वो लोग चले गए हैं. एंड दे आर वेटिंग. अचानक से दे सी द स्टूडेंट्स कमिंग. सो दे आर वेरी एक्साइटेड टू सी मोहन. वो लोग मोहन को ढूंढने लगते हैं बिकॉज मोहन इज देयर एल्डर ब्रदर. तो वो लोग मोहन को ढूंढने लगते हैं. ठीक है, कि मोहन कहाँ है. देन दे सी मोहन. अचानक से उनको मोहन दिख जाता है. ओके, दे सी देयर एल्डर ब्रदर एंड दे आर हैप्पी टू सी हिम. बट जनरली हम लोग जुलूस होता है कोई या रैली होती है कोई, सो व्हाट डू वी एक्सपेक्ट दैट कुछ आवाज़ें होंगी, कुछ स्लोगन्स होंगे, कुछ शोर शराबा सा होगा. ठीक है, बट दिस वॉज अ साइलेंट प्रोसेशन. ये एक शांत जुलूस था. ठीक है, तो ओनली द कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स वर मूविंग फ्रॉम one place to another. Okay. So what happens that Babu and Manju, they are happy to see Mohan. Okay, वो लोग मोहन को देखते हैं. They spot Mohan over there, मतलब somewhere. Okay, and then what happens that they see that the college students have moved to the gates of जहाँ पे जुलूस ख़त्म होने वाला था. The barred gates means जहाँ पे barriers लगे हुए थे जिसके आगे जाना मना था. ठीक है, so they reached there, and what happened that a person from the police, who was the DSP, who is a DSP, the deputy superintendent of police. Okay, he's a higher, it is a higher post of the police. Okay, so they met the DSP बाहर आते हैं and the leader of the procession, जो जुलूस का लीडर है, ठीक है, वो DSP को एक bit of paper, small chit kind of a paper, he handles the DSP and hands over to the DSP, and the DSP takes it, reads it and does not say anything. The DSP remains quiet. Okay, he takes the paper, he does not even see it. The DSP does not even see the paper, he does not even glance at the paper, and he remains quiet. So they after they give the paper to the DSP, they have a little bit of conversation, थोड़ी सी बात करते हैं और वो पेपर DSP को दे देते हैं. It is a small paper, there's something written on it. They handle it to the DSP. The DSP does not even see the paper, and while the students were talking to the DSP, they seemed to be arguing. ऐसा लग रहा था कि वो DSP से कुछ argue जैसा कर रहे थे, कुछ बहस जैसी हो रही थी उनके बीच में. But the DSP did not even say anything. He did not even look at the paper. And then the students turned back. जहाँ से उन्होंने अपना प्रोसेशन, अपना जुलूस शुरू किया था, वो वहीं वापस जाने लगते हैं. ठीक है. So what happens that the students turn back and they move silently. वो लोग धीरे धीरे, एकदम शांत रैली थी, कोई आवाज़ नहीं, कोई शोर शराबा नहीं. ठीक है. They moved back. Okay. So जनरली हम लोग क्या सोचते हैं कि कोई भी जुलूस होगा, कोई भी प्रोसेशन होगा, तो उसमें स्लोगन्स होंगे, आवाज़ें होंगी. ठीक है. लेकिन दी स्टूडेंट्स वर नॉट रेजिंग एनी स्लोगन्स except when they were getting back from from in front of the DSP's office. They were raising the slogan. सिर्फ एक बार उन्होंने वो स्लोगन रेज किया. What was the slogan? महात्मा गांधी की जय. Okay, and the leader said Mahatma Gandhi ki jai, and the rest of the people who were at the back in the procession, they shouted back with the word jai. ठीक है. तो ये लोग जाने लगते हैं. तो Babu and Manju, they were standing, they were seeing the procession, remember? So Manju is the little girl, she's the youngest one in the family. Okay, so she asks Babu कि बस यही था, इतना ही था. She was expecting something else. Maybe she was expecting slogans, maybe she was expecting some kind of fight between the police and the students, but there was nothing. There was literally nothing. It was a silent procession. So they went back. So Babu said to Manju, when Manju asked कि बस इतना ही, so is that all? So Babu says, what else do you expect in a procession? It was a silent procession. Now Babu answers Manju as if he was finding her to be silly. ऐसा बाबू ने इस तरह से आंसर किया, ऐसा लगा कि he was finding Manju's question very silly. Okay, after that what happened, that they reached home. At night what happens, that Mohan along with his friend whose name is Suman, ठीक है, ये दोनों अपने घर आते हैं. ठीक है. Where Amma means the mother of Mohan, Babu and Manju. ठीक है. So she is there, Babu is there and Manju is there, and Mohan comes along with his friend Suman to the house. Okay, and they have brought a machine which is a cyclostyling machine. Now what is a cyclostyling machine? जैसे अभी के टाइम पे फोटोकॉपियर होता है ना हमारे पास, we make many copies of the same piece of paper in a photocopy machine. पहले के ज़माने में it was the cyclostyling machine. Okay, so they get the cyclostyling machine, and they are making many many copies of Mahatma Gandhi's speech, and they will distribute it to rest of the Indians, because क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट के बैकड्रॉप पे है ये स्टोरी. तो आप लोग समझ ही सकते हो कि क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट क्या था. क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट वॉज भारत छोड़ो आंदोलन. जब भारतीयों ने अंग्रेज़ों को कहा था कि भारत छोड़ो, इट वॉज द सिविल डिसोबीडियंस मूवमेंट, कि हम आपकी बातें नहीं मानेंगे, वी विल नॉट लिसन टू एनीथिंग दैट यू से, एंड अब आपको भारत छोड़ना ही पड़ेगा. यू हैव टू लीव इंडिया. ठीक है. यू विल स्टडी इट लेटर इन योर हिस्ट्री. ओके, सो व्हाट हैपन्स दैट this Mohan, he comes along with his friend Suman to the house and they have brought the cyclostyling machine. They are making many copies of Mahatma Gandhi's speech to distribute it among the Indians and create a sense of revolt in them. ठीक है. One thing I forgot to tell you all children, what happens that when Mohan comes back home and they are having a conversation in the family, then what happens that Mohan asks his younger siblings that were you scared to see the procession? So they reply, no, why would they be scared? They were not scared, it was a silent procession. So Babu asks that what was the meaning of this procession? इस silent जुलूस का मतलब क्या था, और तुम लोग ने उस DSP को क्या what was written on the paper that you handed over to the DSP? So Mohan says that nothing as such. He says that it is like a declaration of war. ओके, ही सेज दैट हमारी तरफ से ये एक वॉर का डिक्लेरेशन था कि अगर आप भारत नहीं छोड़ोगे देन वी विल डिक्लेयर अ वॉर अगेंस्ट यू. ओके, सो what happens that they bring the cyclostyling machine home and they think कि अगर पूजा रूम की लाइट जलेगी देन nobody will doubt them at night, because at night अगर किसी रूम की या बाहर किसी फ्रंट रूम की लाइट जलती है तो the police inspectors, the people working for the English government, they might doubt them कि ये लोग क्या कर रही थी रात में जग के, and things might they might get into trouble. ओके, सो दे डिसाइड कि हम लोग पूजा रूम में बैठ के काम करेंगे, nobody will doubt us then. So they sit in the styling room, puja room, and they use the cyclostyling machine. They are making copies. Then they tell, Mohan tells Babu that Babu ऐसा करो कि you sit in the front room and see whether somebody is coming or not. अगर तुम्हें लगता है कि कोई आ रहा है, if you hear footsteps of anybody coming, just inform it to us. Okay, and he says to Manju that Manju, you go to bed, tum so jao, because Manju, as I told you, is the youngest one. But Manju does not feel happy because Amma is busy working with Mohan and Suman. Babu is keeping an eye at the door, but Manju has nothing to do, so she feels bad. तो मंजू जो है हर फेस फॉल्स, उसका चेहरा उतर जाता है. मोहन सीज इट एंड ही फील्स पिटी एंड ही टेल्स मंजू कि ठीक है तुम बीच में बैठ जाओ, बाबू जो बोलेगा वो बात तुम हमें कन्वे कर देना. बाबू इज सिटिंग इन द फ्रंट रूम. इफ ही सीज एनीबडी कमिंग और इफ ही हियर्स फुटस्टेप्स ही विल टेल मंजू एंड मंजू विल कन्वे इट टू अम्मा, मोहन एंड सुमन. ओके, देन एवरीथिंग वाज फाइन. Then suddenly they hear footsteps at the door, and Babu alerts all of them that there are footsteps at the door. कोई आ रहा है. तो क्या होता है कि सुमन अंदर पूजा रूम में साइक्लोस्टाइलिंग मशीन के साथ बैठी रहती है. मोहन एंड अम्मा they come out of the room and lock the door from outside, lock the puja room's door from outside. Okay, now who was it? It was Patil. Patil was the sub inspector. ठीक है, वो आता है, आके कहता है that the British inspectors they are doubting that आप लोग के घर पे साइक्लोस्टाइलिंग मशीन है and आप लोग महात्मा की स्पीच की फोटोकॉपीज बना रहे to distribute it among the people and create the sense of revolt in the people. ठीक है, तो they are not ready to hear it. But Patil says that I am a friend of your father. Now in the beginning only I told you that their father, Mohan, Babu and Manju's father, he was arrested due to the because he took part in the Quit India movement. He was jailed. वो जेल में थे. Okay, now Patil says that I am a friend of your father and I am also a patriot. Okay, I love my country as much as you all do and I am a friend of your father. So if you give me the cyclostyling machine, then you all won't be in any kind of trouble. Otherwise, what will happen that the British inspectors will come. If they find the cyclostyling machine, then you all will be in trouble. Okay, so Mohan is not ready to listen to him, and Babu and Manju, they do not know. They are smaller ones, so they do not know what to do. But Amma tells Mohan ki in his cyclostyling machine de do, give the cyclostyling machine to him. But Mohan is not ready. But Amma forces him. He says that he's a friend of your father and he's a patriot, you can give it to him. Okay, so they handle the cyclostyling machine to Patil and Patil leaves. ठीक है, वो cyclostyling machine पूजा रूम से निकाल के पाटिल को दे देते हैं and Patil leaves with the cyclostyling machine. Okay, this much is clear. Now after Patil has left with the cyclostyling machine, what happens that Amma tells everyone to go to sleep and tells Mohan to drop Suman off. ठीक है, अम्मा सबको कहती है now Manju and Babu and Mohan, everybody should get to bed and tells Mohan कि तुम सुमन को drop करके आओ, छोड़ के आओ. ठीक है, so Mohan goes to drop Suman and Amma, Babu and Manju, all three of them, they come to bed. Okay, वो लोग सोने आ जाते हैं because it was the night time as I told you. Okay, so what happens, they come to bed. Now it was Amma tells both the children to go to sleep. Okay, but it was impossible for them to sleep because they knew that कभी भी किसी भी वक्त पुलिस आ सकती है because their house was to be checked for the cyclostyling machine, right? सो किसी भी वक्त पुलिस आ सकती है. सो इट वॉज इम्पॉसिबल टू स्लीप फॉर देम. इट वॉज गेटिंग, द नाइट वॉज गेटिंग हेवियर फॉर देम. बट देन what happened that Mohan comes and Amma asks Mohan whether he has dropped off Suman carefully or not, and Mohan says yes, she is now in a safe place. Okay, after that what happens that as they all go to bed, then there is a knock at the door. Now whose knock? For the first time, जब पहली बार डोर पे नॉक हुआ था, then Babu told everyone that it was a police inspector, and everybody knew. They came to talk to they came to know that it was Patil, the sub inspector. Okay, but this time without anybody having to tell that who is it at the door, it is obvious that Patil ने तो बताया था ना इन लोग को that there might be police coming and they will check the house, right? So they knew already that it was police without anyone having to tell them. They knew that it was the police. Okay, so this much is the story. Okay, and this story, children, it does not have any question answers. Okay, तो इसके मैंने जो भी exercises हैं वो सब PDF में डाल दिए हैं. ठीक है, I have sent all of them in the PDF. The first look at the first exercise A on page number 20. It is ordering the sentences. ठीक है, ये story, first of all, after this, obviously, as I have told you all many times in the previous videos also, you all will read the chapter. ठीक है, पहले chapter read करना, फिर explanation सुनना, या explanation सुनना फिर chapter read करना, फिर से explanation सुन लेना. It will be easier for you to understand. Okay, after that, on page number 20, under understanding the text, the sentences are given. ठीक है, स्टोरी में जिस हिसाब से और जिस ऑर्डर में इंसिडेंट्स हुए हैं, इवेंट्स हुए हैं, उस हिसाब से इनको ऑर्डर करना है. ओके, सो इन द PDF आई हैव रिटन इट ऑर्डर वाइज ओनली. यू कैन पुट द नंबर्स हियर. सी हियर, यू कैन पुट द नंबर्स हियर. ठीक है, एंड बस, और बाकी तो एक्सरसाइज भी यू हैव टू डू इट इन कॉपी, एंड द रेस्ट ऑफ देम यू कैन डू इट इन द book itself. Okay, okay. Thank you, students. Have a good day.